wondered? Good afternoon, everyone. Have you ever wondered that life and literature are intricately related? One affects the other, and vice versa. And today we are going to explore one of these facets. In life, we often come across a point where we have to choose between the options given. At times, our circumstances guide us the way in which we should move. At other times, we have very limited time and we need to decide quickly where to go. When we talk about life's choices, Robert Frost is a poignant name to be taken in this regard. Robert Frost was born in 1874 in the US. Most of his poems depict the rural life of America and portray simple people in everyday situations. His poems deal with intricate themes of life and are written in simple language. Some of his famous poems include The Road Not Taken, Mending the Wall, Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening, Nothing Gold Can Stay, Fire and Ice, Dust of Snow, and many more. Today we are going to discuss The Road Not Taken. In the poem Road Not Taken, we find the speaker or the narrator or the poet standing in front of a road which is diverged into two paths. And he, being a lone traveler, is unable to decide which path to take. The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost analyzes the nature of choice and memory, suggesting that the speaker's future retelling of his decision to take the less traveled path is a form of rationalization and creates a potentially false narrative about the significance of that choice. The speaker's initial description of the paths being equally worn suggests the choice was not as clear-cut as his later retelling would suggest. The ambiguity underscores that the impact of the choice might be more in the telling than in the choice itself. The poet, being a lone traveler, shall only be able to tell in hindsight that whether his choice was correct or not. The poem uses the metaphor of two diverging paths in a vote to represent life's decisions, but highlights the ambiguity of the choice by noting that both paths were worn about the same. The poem's central device is the extended metaphor of the two roads in a yellow wood. The roads themselves symbolize different paths or opportunities that present themselves in life. Frost uses vivid descriptions like yellow wood, grassy and wanting wear, and the undergrowth to create a strong visual image of the setting and the speaker's dilemma. There is the use of alliteration. The repetition of consonant sounds such as wanted, where, and first for adds a musical quality to the poem and draws attention to certain phrases. The repetition of phrases like "and that has made all the difference" emphasizes the speaker's reflection on the significance of his choice. The poem's tone is contemplative and reflective, as the speaker looks back on his decision and considers its implications. The consistent AB, AAB rhyme scheme in each stanza provides a sense of order and structure, contrasting with the uncertainty and complexity of the choices the speaker faces. So, we find in this poem, The Road Not Taken, the very crucial problem of life, where we are bound to decide between the given choices. Any choice will affect the future, but only in the future will the person taking the path be able to tell which path was correct or which path is really useful. And what about the road which is not taken? Would it have been better for the person if he had taken the other road? We shall never come to know about it. The poem celebrates this ambiguity, which is a part and parcel of life. It may appeal to people that a path which is less traveled by is a path which shall be much more difficult or adventurous. But will it be really useful? Will it be really successful? In the end, Nobody knows. However, the decision is crucial. The power to decide actually makes the difference and makes one stand out amongst others. So, the courage ultimately makes the difference. Whether be it good or bad, the future can tell. Thanks for bearing with me for such a long time. This is Suryendu Chandra Chaudhary of the Summit School. Thank you.